Alright. What's up, guys? Second monitor. There we go. Should finally have some time to like actually work on stuff. It's been a hectic couple days, but Happy New Year's. It is January 1st. I guess I'll talk in the beginning about some of my goals for 2025. Sorry, I had to pick something off of my floor. Obviously, I would love to get a summer internship for 2025. I think that'd be great. I want to just make more stuff. It's very broad, but I made NU food, and that was like a lot of fun. Like I had a lot of fun making that, and I kind of made me realize like why I got into programming again. Because for a good bit of time, I wasn't building much. Like going into my freshman year of high school, or freshman year of college, sorry. I was just building a bunch of stuff in Python because I was like really trying to learn CS because I'd never done it before, like besides APCS, but like you don't build anything in APCS. But then during my freshman year, I didn't really build anything. Like I didn't take on any personal projects, and I didn't do a whole lot, which kind of demotivated me from CS. But then this summer over the internship, building stuff was really fun. And then NU food was incredibly fun, or still is, even though I'm taking a little break from it. So I just want to build some stuff. And my goal is like at least 3 medium projects of like depth for 2025. I think that's very doable. Yeah, I also want to learn Zig. I think for some reason, I'm just attached to it. I don't know why, but I am. So I think I'm going to do that. And obviously, get better at leetcode. And in terms of the stream, I think it's probably unrealistic for it to say that I'm going to go the whole year without missing a day. I think that's probably unrealistic. But I think if I could miss like a max of, I don't know, 10, 15 days, I think that's cool. I think that'd be cool. Because I'm having fun with this in terms of just show up every day, try to get some stuff done. Because it's motivating. It really is. And on that note, it is time to do some leetcode. And I'm not entirely sure what I want to do today. I really need to get like a roadmap in my head of like what to do. And I was going over this earlier, like going through these problems of like saying what I should do and what I shouldn't. And I think I was gonna do graph problems. It's either graph problems or DP. But realistically, the thing I was thinking about is like I probably should do something like a sliding window, 2-pointers, or array sizing, because these are probably going to be more what I get on an interview if I ever get one. Also an update, I still have not gotten an interview. Not one. So that'll be a lot of fun. I haven't even gotten an OA. Okay. So what do I want to do? Do I honestly just, I feel like I should read. Like, read about these two before doing anything. Like, I know what 2-pointers is, but I feel like it'd be beneficial to like read through something of like an actual index. It starts at opposite ends. Okay. Yeah. You just start? Yeah, I did. What's up, Ian? I'm just reading through some old stuff because, like, obviously I know how to do this stuff, but I want to like reaffirm that I'm not missing anything, you know? Try to build that intuition. Searching for a pair. Okay. Starting with a sorted array of integers, find a pair of numbers, some degree, yeah. Did you finally change the background? No, I'm just back in my house. I'm finally not on the scuff setup. Thankfully. This represents the first pair. Okay, yeah. Pair current sum with a target. Just gotta move the right pointer backwards. Okay. Okay, so this is 2-sum but with sorted. Notice that all other pairs that use 13 are also greater. So what are we doing today? Mentioned it briefly, obviously. LeetCode, quite boring, but gotta do is that. Maybe working through some Ziglings, or I probably should keep working through Ziglings, but I might work through, I was thinking of making like a terminal snick game in Zig. Or one of my friends, like real life friends, suggested some like tutor matchmaking thing for people on campus at Northwestern, which sounded pretty cool. Like kind of like Tinder, but for students and tutors. I might do something with that. I don't really know. I don't know if I want to do another web dev project right now, though, is the only thing. But we'll see. Not too sure. I do have time today, which is nice. Yeah, okay. So I don't think there's anything crazy in here that I've missed. I think Tinder is a great plan. Finally help me get a girlfriend. You just gotta go talk to people, man. You just gotta go talk to people. You don't need an app for that. Come on, man. All right, I want to try 3-sum. Where's 3-sum? Oh. 36% acceptance. Conservative fam. Okay, that makes more sense. That's a little bit harder, my brother. It's a little bit harder. Okay. Yeah. So it seems like for 3-sum, to do it in terms of a sliding win, or is it return all of the triplets such that, okay, and the sum is 0. Interesting. Okay. So it's pretty much just like you pick, copy paste projects. No, I have not. What are those? I've never heard of those. So it seems like for this one, I should turn this off so my PC runs faster. Our problem is that we iterate over nums for our target, and then we go to I+1 of the target and run 2-sum in the remaining array. We want the target to always be the inverse of the number at the ith position. I'm copying someone else's work and making, so like fork a repo and then change some parts of it. I haven't. Are you meaning more like open source? Because I'm definitely never just gonna copy someone. But I should probably work on some open source stuff, but I don't know. I've not gotten around to it. Because I kind of have so many projects that I want to do myself before I feel confident about open source contribution. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely should do some open source at one point, but I think right now I have too many ideas of my own stuff that I want to make. I think this is fine. So we can run the target num from 0th position to the, it would need 3 at least, so the length -4 position. We need, it'd be a length -3 position. Because we need at least 3 numbers. Right? Is there anything else I'm missing about this problem? I don't think so. I feel like pretty confident about this. So let's code it up. Or try. So we're obviously going to have our result as an array, and we're going to return that result. I'm going to go for I in range 0. We're going to go 0 to the length of nums, -3 like we said, and obviously since it's 0 we can just do that. And then our second one, so this is pretty much going to be our target is going to be equal to the negative, or I guess we can just do nums at I times that -1. And then we pretty much just run toSum. But is it sorted? No, it's not sorted. So we're just going to run the normal toSum. So we're going to create our map. And then for j, in range I+1 to the length of nums. Oh shit, wait. Is this how you do it? Yeah, I'm like kind of forgetting. Yeah, we're just running toSum, right? Right. Yeah, it's just running toSum. So that's our target. So we want the diff. Yeah. This is how you do it. Okay, so diff is target minus the current nums. So then if diff in the map, then we res.append the tuple. Does it want? Or triplets? Is it an okay? It's an array of arrays. We would want ij, and then map at diff. Yeah, seems right. And then map at j equals, or no, map at nums of j is j. Seems right, I think. Or I already have that down here. Right? So we're iterating through the arbitrary selecting the target. We're then taking the negative of that because we want them to sum to 0. And then we're doing toSum on the rest of the array. Just run toSum pretty much, where you just take the diff of the target minus the current number, and then if that is in the map, yeah, then we just take ij and whatever index the diff matches to, and then this is pretty much treating it as the diff. Seems okay. Wrong answer. Oh, I'm supposed to return. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. I just realized I'm supposed to return the nums at the position. Okay, not ij. Okay, so reading comprehension error, and that is actually not good. I need to work on that. I feel like that happens to me a fair amount. Also, did I title this correctly? I'm just now realizing I might have titled it wrong. Let me check. I feel like I said this was 16, even though... Oh no, I said it was 17. Okay, cool. Dude, grind never stops, man. I'm gonna be here. Happy New Year's, man. Happy New Year's. Wrong answer still. Oh, they need to be distinct. Shit, how do we deal with distinction? How do we deal with distinction? Like, I could think of making a set. Or just like before appending, just checking if it's in res first. But that's like slow, right? That's quite slow. But can I think of a different way? Because how else do you make a tracker? Because they always sum to 0. How would I keep track of... Should also just check if it's distinction. That's always wrong. Oh, no. Okay, so this edge case is also wrong. Oh, because here it's actually has a length of 3. So the length of this is 3. Oh, should this be -2? Which it definitely should be. Okay. Well, that should correct that one. But I still have the problem of distinction. Like, the only way I can really think about distinction is like, I guess it doesn't really matter. Sorry, I need to focus on talking through this. The way I was thinking about distinction is just check if the sorted version of what we have is in res. But that would make an O of n search within res, and obviously n log n. But actually, I was going to say n log n sorting, but it's guaranteed to have 3 elements. It's actually just 3 times log 3. So it's O of 1, because we know how big it is. Or not O of 1, but it's like 3 log 3 is like nothing. But you are doing that n times. Let me just do it. And God, can I really not think of a better one? Or do I make res a set to begin with? And then just cast it to a list? So I'm not at least doing that. Maybe I do that. I hate the processes that come up. Okay. So let me actually get rid of this. And do, fuck, which one's the in place one? I always forget dot sort or sorted. So dot sort is in place. Okay. So dot sorted? Nope, dot sort. And then we would do res dot add? Is it add to a set? I want to say it's add, but it doesn't like sound fully right. Can I do that? Is this a function? How do I make something a list? There you go. No. Okay, something's not doing what I expected. Or can you not? Are arrays not hashable into sets? Can you? Holy shit! I can't type. Can you have a set of lists? No. Alright, then whatever. How is it null? Can I not call dot sort? On this? Oh, it so is. It so is. You're so right. I was thinking that like you could assign it, like the order of operations is what messed me up. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is fine. Would work, but just slow. Yeah. So what the misconception that I had was I did array equals the instantiation of array dot sort, but that sort returns null, which is technically the last case. All right, time exceeded. Cool. That's kind of what I expected. Rather than a set for res, what about a set for scene? I kind of just am having the same problem of like trying to keep track of the distinct operations. So a set for scene, how would that look? I don't exactly know how that would look. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's kind of the same thing as having a set for res. So how do you do this in like a time efficient way? If you see the same number again. Yeah, but the thing is like, how do you keep track of the thing of how you're seeing the same number? Because it's like which number? Because you can have 3 negative ones in the array. And like, you don't want to just put -1 in it because Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Actually, jamming. I need to start thinking this out loud. But that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of like making res a set so you can hash it. God damn it, fuck that, man. And then just instead making this a tuple. But then I do have to cast not only no need of a set when you're sorting. That's true. Wait, is that true? No, because I still want to be able to quickly check if the sorted thing is in the resulting thing. All right. This is stupid. But you guys want to see? You guys want stupid? I'll show you stupid. Yeah, exactly. Set the row and lookup. Or I need to make it a tuple up here. I can't actually do it there. Shift and enter is like apparently something that I do so often, and I haven't figured out how to turn off the process manager. Not a set, goddammit, tuple. Can you just call sorted on a tuple? Oh, you can. I didn't know that. Learn something new. So I don't need to cast this. Same thing with control. Yeah. Some of them, it's like, I looked in the settings for like 5 straight minutes and I was like, oh no, I do still need to cast it. Oh, so sorted always returns okay, I'm keeping it how it was. I looked in the settings like almost forever to find where to turn this process manager thing off, and I just couldn't. Let's see if I time the mix seat here. I'm assuming I still will. Yeah. All right, so how do you do it fast? Because I kind of have run out of the ideas of how to... Holy shit. See nums. Use the test case rather than resubmitting. Yeah, I probably should have. But I also knew, like, I'm just going to move on. Because I'm already spending... I'm 30 minutes in and I've done one problem. I'm very lackadaisical right now. Oh, you sort it first. Yeah. 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 You do the 2-pointer to some. Yeah. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Because then you can always go back and forth. Yeah. All right, let's try that instead. Why did you declare the target outside of it though? Why wouldn't you still declare the target inside? Wait, he just never changes target. Okay, so target is just a name of 0. Okay. Interesting. What an interesting naming convention. And he does use tuples as well. Yeah, which makes sense because then once you've sorted it, you're always guaranteed to have like the order be increasing within the tuple, so then you can have that same hash stuff. Okay, makes sense. New Year's grinding holy. Vincent? I'm bad at leetcode, which means I can't skip a day. I gotta keep going, bro. What's up? Okay. Alright. We also don't want to go to like the numbers. I'm pretty sure you can still do this. Also, this will just never change. Or it will. I would actually prefer to do R and L. Then while that if they equal I like overriding some. That's just, I don't like that at all. Plus nums at R. And then we just check if this is 0. If you're checking 0, can't you just technically do if not? Like, it's kind of stupid, but like you could do that, right? Is that at this? And we would move our left pointer 1. And our right pointer in? Yeah. I need to like remove this because I am actively trying to not look at it. I don't know why I kept it there. I'm pretty sure you moved this one too. And then, so if we are negative, we need a bigger number on our left. Then obviously we need a smaller number. Seems fine to me. Oh no, you need, how does he handle the return case actually? Because you need them to be arrays. So I thought you would need to do, this should handle duplicates. Or, that's not add, it's place these with commas. But then don't you need to do list comprehension to get the right thing? They only need to be iterable? Real? So, oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, actually. So slow. New here, asking out of curiosity, are you coding before planning? No, I did a basic plan. It was bad plan, but I did try a plan. It was just the worst one. I kind of got, I just got distracted with realizing I was just trying to do two-sum the way I remember two-sum and not doing the two-pointer like better solution of two-sum. My time limit exceeded because I was running sorting on everyone, which is kind of a consistent problem I'm having. So I might be slow. So how would you say, so are you saying just don't add the check, like add a check here if it's not in? Because where else would you process duplicates? I'm interested. Can't think of another place where you would process duplicates. Maybe up top. The idea is so smart. Hope you get an offer soon. Thanks, man. I still am not even getting interviews. But yeah. Continue if you see the same number as previous. So you're saying keep like a prev tracker? Not too sure. Yeah. That way you can optimize it. You don't need iterative. Oh, interesting. That's smart, actually, because you know that the lower bound always needs to be the subtractor. Or hopefully you can get monetized. I don't know if I can get fully monetized. I'm only getting like, oh, I say only, like when I started this channel, I expected to get actually like one viewer and it be myself. But I am getting like 200 viewers ish, like on a video or like a whole stream. So I don't think I can monetize that. So you're saying if num's at L. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, you can slow down on the backseat programming, but also I don't mind because I am like, I've been programming for a good bit of time, but I'm really bad at these problems. So I do kind of want to learn from everyone, learn their approaches. That's like the one cool benefit of streaming is like, it does slow me down because it's like, I'm not doing everything exactly myself, but it's still like, it's not bad. Okay, what should we do? These seem interesting. Backtracking. Backtracking seems interesting. I'm also like not doing well in terms of I just want to bounce around on different ones. I don't want to do like the same problems. All right, let's try this. So we know it's a backtracking problem, which I should do some reading on what backtracking totally is. Before just jumping into it, because I have a rough idea. But yeah. What's funny is that this is the same plan that I had preparing for Java. Yeah. Kept putting it off. I was putting it off for a while. I've like wanted to do this for a long time, but I don't know. Had nothing to do over winter break, so I just got started. It's very fun though. It's very, like I'm glad I did it. Okay. Backtracking is a problem-solving algorithmic technique that involves finding a solution incrementally by trying different options and undoing them if they lead to a dead end. It's commonly used in situations where you need to explore multiple possibilities. Okay. When a dead end is reached, the algorithm backtracks to the previous decision point. Okay. This actually seems like I should do a whole day on this, because that's not what I thought backtracking was. Stay safe in case someone tries to hack you. What do you mean hack me? It's a YouTube channel. If someone were to hack and take over this channel, I don't know why you would do that. Like, I have two-factor auth, but also I'm only getting like 200 views in a video. I feel like there are bigger fish to fry. I think I'll do a whole day on backtracking. There's a template in backtracking if the follow that. Oh, really? Backtracking template. Two things that help me. Absolutely hammer the basic pseudocode into your soul. Draw the tree. I can't remember where I found it. Def backtrack if found solution candidate output candidate return for next candidate in list of candidates if it's valid, if the next candidate is valid. Yeah, just start, man. There's no reason to not. This is the one? All right, I'll save this. Backtracking template. What is place mean in terms of pseudocode? What I meant is have precautions. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I don't think, unless you're like trying to be sly and be like, you're the one that's gonna hack me. Please don't hack me. I don't want to get hacked. What does it mean to place next candidate? I'll figure this out later. I had 42 minutes and I've done one problem. Holy shit, I'm so inefficient. Okay, I just need to start doing problems. Let's go do other ones. Let's target some. You're given an integer array nums and an integer target. You want to build an expression out of nums by... Promise I don't know how to count. Yeah. All right. I'm surprised this popped up in your recommended if you've never watched coding. We're going to build an expression out of nums by adding one of the symbols before each integer in nums and then concatenate all of the integers. You could add a plus before the... Okay. Interesting. Turn the number of different expressions that you can build, which evaluates the target. Holy shit. What a problem. What a problem. All right, let me make sure I understand it. So it's just at any point you can either plus or minus a value, and then you want to always go through the whole, you have to go through the whole thing. Okay, so you have to go through the whole thing at every time. So maybe something to do is keep track of pluses and minuses. I should probably be writing this down. Hello? Oh? You're pretty chill, eh? Appreciate it, man. Just the dude trying to code. Okay. So I just have to loop through the whole array of nums. Share the stream? Yeah, thanks, man. Always have, not loop, but like use the whole array of nums. The only difference is where you would place the plus and minus. What doesn't realize we know is Claude access code. I have never used Claude. Is there access codes for Claude? Okay, only difference is where you place the plus and the ones. Yeah. Something also to note is that each num needs a plus or minus. I guess I kind of have that there, but whatever. Then sum the eval expression. If target is eval, then to res. Different expressions is like okay, so +1 and then -1 are always distinct, so it's not like you can shuffle them. No duplicates, but +1 -1 is diff then -1 +1. Maybe let's look at the constraints. So something to note is that libnums is small. Size of each num can be big, but I'm using Python, so it doesn't really matter. The sum will always be quite small. Oh, but the sum of nums at I. What does that mean? Wait, what does this mean? Because nums is a 1D array. What is sum? How is that different than this? Someone tell me that? How's that different? I actually don't know. It can be negative. This is kind of the only thing to note from that. So ideas of what I would have. I've been thinking like if there's a way to keep track of like where it like almost kind of seems DP-ish. In terms of our options, like seems kind of like dynamic programming, because we always have two options. Either plus nums at I, or negative nums at I. And then like inductive part would be reaching back and grabbing, but how do we know which one to save at what point? Would be hard for the inductive part because it's not like you're taking the minimum at every point or something. But it still does seem DP-ish, but I kind of don't know what the recurrence relation would be. Had some questions about your project. The entire back end is in Go, yeah. The front end is in TypeScript, Vite, and React. Front end is very basic because I'm not a front end dev. And the back end's actually also quite basic because this is my first project with Go. So a lot of it is not super idiomatic to Go. Did you watch that one video on DP when you started writing the comment the mount? Yeah. That's literally exactly the video that I watched because I was like, actually DP kind of sounds hype. Because I liked the way he broke stuff down. And I was like, I need to do that more because that seems like a very good habit. The monotone is crazy, yeah. I'm trying to think of, the way I'm thinking about it, dynamic programming now, is always in terms of strong induction. And like, so now in my mind, I'm trying to think what are like base cases and like, what is P of K if I'm trying to like prove P of K plus 1? And in this, I'm kind of confused on what my P of K would be. Because it's almost like at every point, like they're kind of all valid. You don't exactly know of when you're reaching back. Like you just always have to do the whole branches because you have to explore all of nums. But if you explore all of nums, then that's like, the possibilities would be, if it's always take or keep, then it's like, the worst case is that if the length of nums is 20, then we have 2 to the 20th combinations, which is really bad because we'd have 2 to the 20 to evaluate. If it's literally like you're creating branches at every node of like, because it's at each step you can either take or keep. So it's 2 times 2 times 2 up to the length. But I'm really trying to think of how to eliminate cases. Like how can we early rule out stuff? What's like the smart way of going about it? And I just don't know how you can rule out stuff. Because you could have something where it's like literally the last number is the savior in terms of getting yourself to the target. I don't know. I'm taking my time on this because I'm really trying to think of like how to rule stuff out. But I just kind of don't see it. Do you guys have any hints? Are you seeing something that I'm not seeing? Because this worst case complexity is just so bad. I think I see something with prefix sums. Okay, I was thinking about prefix sums. The reason I stopped thinking about prefix sums is because, like, the project's just meant to relay information. Yeah, it's like real-time dining hall data. Like I will actually use it like every day. Jamming for prefix sums. The thing I was quite confused about is like, how do you store for a prefix sum? Because even at like the third position, you'll have like 4 options for the previous thing of what it could be. So like, how do you reach back? You watched Mr. Robot? I have not, no. Shit, man. I was thinking like an array with a backward prefix sum, I guess postfix sum. Okay, but even then I kind of feel like don't you still run into the same issue? I said earlier the relationship was either you add or minus. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what, like I still agree with that. And that means even if it's all plus or all minus, you can't reach. Is there a case for sorting? Because since nums is really tiny, like you could kind of rule out. Shit, no, but like I was thinking for sorting, because then up to a certain point, like up to a certain breaking point, you know you would have to have all pluses or all minuses. Maybe recursion, then switch it up between plus or minus or increment. Yeah, I thought about that. Think about it. The thing with that recursion thing of like always considering the plus and the minus case of the next thing is that you get this like unholy 2 to the 20 combinations if the length is actually 20. Which, like, I mean, maybe that's not too much, but, like, still, that's so bad. Because at each point, you would have a branch. And then each branch has a branch. Or, like, at each point, you have 2 branches. And it just keeps getting worse. I don't know if it's, like... Something else I need to think about is if it's even worth to be thinking through something this big. I don't know. Is there a hint? No. Is there a case for sorting? Let's see if I see a pattern. I mean, like, obviously on this is like you always need 1 minus. So like it's just gonna look like a matrix of putting the 1 down. Would you start with biggest first or smallest first? Would it matter either way? Kind of the only thing I was thinking about for sorting is you would have like a nice way of, or not nice, but there might be a benefit to like knowing when you have to switch. But that's just for recursion, no optimization. Yeah, with n being at max 20. So that's what this is. I agree. Which is why I'm trying to think of the optimization, but I just don't know how you can analyze when it would be a dead end. I think it might just be fine. Okay, whatever, I'll try it. So then the thing we would take in is, won't be fine yet. I don't know. If you sum all the numbers, then the only thing is you need to subtract the number to reach the target. So you're saying like off rip, look at what the sum of the total array is. And then you're kind of just, I don't know. Sum all the numbers, then only thing is you need to subtract the number to reach the target. I don't know. I think I've spent too much time trying to think, and I'm just not there yet. So I'm going to just try to look at a solution. because I'm gonna time out with 2 to the 20. It's important to recognize the camera because it allows us to frame a new question into something we already know. Frame means yeah. Identify the problem. I don't know what knapsack means, but it looks like 0 to 1 knapsack just because, like, obviously you're choosing or not choosing. I mean, I know I might be able to tonight, but like I just don't know if it's worth my time. Is mostly what I'm thinking about. Our capacity is the target we want to reach S. Our items are the numbers, and the weights of the items are the values of the numbers itself. This question follows O of 1. Can use each number once. Yeah, that makes sense. Must add all the items in the subset to our knapsack. We can reframe the question into adding the positive. As a general rule, knapsack. Okay. Index and current sum. Why index? Yeah. This is the index of this input subset. Tells us what values we have considered. What values we haven't considered. What values we are currently considering. As a general rule, index is a required state nearly. Yeah, that makes sense. Current sum. Ask if the current sum. Oh, it might nuke your link. I haven't figured out with YouTube how to like allow links. But I should look through these. For sure. I should memorize these. Or not memorize, but like familiarize myself with them. Question asks if we can sum every item in the subset to start. Current sum gives us the sum of all the items we have processed. Yeah. I should watch this, I guess. Refers to this as the guessing step. My brain works better calling this the decision. Yeah. Problem requires we take all items. Yeah. Base case, need to relate directly. Yeah. 2 base cases, index is out of bounds, and current sum is equal to target S. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense, because you have to go all the way to N anyway, so both of them require you to be index out of bounds to be like actually fully processed. Oh, it's so short and sweet. Why do you start at the end, though? Wait. Okay, so this is pretty much what I was thinking. In terms of, like, just unoptimized, evaluate every single one. But why do they start backwards? Is there any reason? This goes 2 to the 20th, but then I'm assuming they're optimizing. I guess I should have done it and just seen it if it timed out. I was kind of just assuming it does. But why index -1? Why don't you start with? Why not start with 0 and then go? I don't really think it matters, actually. Okay, but then how do you optimize it? To introduce memorization, we will need a can remove recursion altogether and avoid the overhead and potential stack overflow by introducing tabulation. It's important to note that the top-down recursive and bottom-up only difference is memory. Index, okay, so it's the same index, same current. Self.memo. If the index and the current sum. What does this do? When is the case in which you'll see the same index differ? Occur sum. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Sorry, that's completely nonverbal. But it's like going 1, 1, like if you do -1 and then +1, or +1 and then -1. Yeah. Hey, we got there. I got there. I don't mean we. You didn't have that same question. I had that question, but I got there. Okay, so that was what I was missing. Because the other stuff, like, is exactly what I talked through. The thing I missed is that at every step, you need to keep track of. So memoization is just... damn! Fuck, man. Fuck it. I talked myself out of it. I should have just coded it. It really was recursion and then just add cache. Oh, that's funny. The joys of leetcode. Hit it with some add cache. All right, let's just code it anyway. No, we don't even need self. Let's surround that grind always, bro, always. Don't we only need co-op as well? Yeah, dude, it's a long journey, that's for fucking sure. Can't you also do like over the length of nums? Technically, and then just start from 0? Like, is there a reason you're starting at the back? I don't really see why. Okay, so I'm gonna hit it with that, and then if it's equal to the length, then we're out of bounds. Yeah. We're gonna return 1. I should hide this. Actually, this can be combined into just... oh, fuck. Because this technically... nah, that returns... I was thinking of 1s as true. Hee. Okay. And then we just... index right. Can we just do that? Hit this with our so powerful at cache. Then just return. Oh, that was just from copying over stuff. Okay. Oh, shit. Dude, it would have fucking run, man. Fuck. Keep going. Thanks, man. Dude, I spent fucking 20 minutes. I spent 20 minutes thinking of how to optimize this thing, and it could have just been my original thing plus stick a fucking at cache. Bro. Like, it feels good, but at the same time, it doesn't. You know? It feels good, but at the same time, it just doesn't. So fucking funny. I really fuck with DP problems, though. Was there time complexity? Is it not still 2 to the n? Because can't worst case you not cache anything? Like get no cache hits? Like if each number in prime, I mean if each, I was thinking if each number in nums was prime. But that doesn't make sense. Because, like, 2, 3 out of 5. That's fucking stupid. Does there exist an array in which you would have no cache hits? I actually don't know. But what we, like, an at cache decorator is really just this. Right? So I guess we could just, like, I'd imagine this time complexity is still worst case 2 to the n. I'd imagine it's still 2 to the... No, it's n by m. Oh, interesting. I actually don't know how caching... Oh, fuck. Yeah. I do remember that from the vid. I forgot about it, though. Comes the range of the states you put DP on. Yeah. So that's something I should remember, because if in an interview I get asked, I should know that. Yeah. Because it's always dependent on these two. I'd be fired to bring up during an interview. What, just like casually mention? Yeah, so actually in a dynamic programming video that I watched, I know that these are state variables, so it's the range of these. Fucking nerd neck. Okay. What do you think? Do I do one more? We're at an hour and 15. Do I do one more because I haven't done a lot of problems recently? Because I've been so busy with New Year stuff? Or, what's up, Claire? Do I go run some Zig? Who's just it? Can I make a poll, actually? Wait, how do I make a poll? Can you do that? Oh, I can't. Wait, give me a second. Let's poll. How do I pull? Start a poll. Oh, hell yeah. What do I do next? One more lead code. Ziglings. Or update. Okay. Determine my fate. What do I do? Oh shit, we're split. We're split 33, 33, 33. But nobody wants to see web dev. Let's fucking go. You guys are real ones. I don't want a web dev. I don't know if there's more than 3 active people here. Shit. I'm willing to join with Snake Game vote. So Snake Game it is? Wait, do the vote then. I want to make sure you're not the only Snake Game guy. And you're just trying to think. You voted for Snake? Wait, someone's saying one more lead code. I already voted for Zig. Oh, you can't change them? Oh, interesting. Okay. I vote for Snake. All right, that's 3 people for Snake, even though the poll does not say. I thought you could dynamically change. Okay. I think then let's work on a Snake game. And preface this. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to be doing. So this is going to be a lot of me guessing. What's up, Core Cycle? All right. So I'll be in the, so I need to hit make their, I don't know, Snake Zig. So actually the first thing I need to know is how do I even make like a hello world in Zig? Because I've gone through the Ziglings, I know the basic syntax, but I've actually never made my own file. How to make a hello world Zig. Create a file. We're in for a long one? Dude, trust. We're here to learn Zig. If you're not in for a long one anytime you start a new language, you're just not a real one. Okay. I should probably just, realistically with the amount I'm going to look up, I'm going to need to hit one of these. Okay. Const stood. Hit the little import that we've seen so often. And also, I'm doing this without... Does anyone know how to get rid of that? Anytime I hit print, it kind of just like fills it in, and I kind of hate that like a lot. Hello, and then the capture group of S because we want to be fancy. No chat moderation. Should be an Vim CMP if you have that. Do I have that? Let me check. And then the capture group would be world. Let me just see if this runs first. I can't find window 1 because I don't have window 1. Because I didn't make a build file. I'm so used to Ziglings. Should be an nvim CFP. Vim. Actually, I should just look in my. Maybe like an options thing in here. I have ZLS here. Maybe it's a ZLS thing. I don't know. I actually don't know very well. Because I followed this installation guide. Maybe I'll join their Discord and ask later. But for now, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Okay. So the first thing I kind of need to know is like how to clear the terminal window. Interesting. So if we print this, what's up, Rohan? Welcome back. 300, wow. 300 what? Paste. $300 subs. I have 300 subs? Wait, since fucking when? Okay, so it cleared, but it didn't. Maybe if I well true this. Oh, fuck. It's been like 2 days since the Ziglinks thing. How do I do. Like, can I literally just do well true? And then capture nothing? Can I do that and then just keyboard interrupt it? Hell yeah, I can. Hell yeah, I can. Cool. Okay, so we have a way to clear the screen. So here yet again to annoy with one more site, I'm down. So this should clear the screen. Or actually, I don't even need to. Oh, GC does not know to uncomment on every game tick. TSA.gay. What a concept. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. This is cool. Oh, actually, wait. I didn't realize I opened it on my bottom one. Shit. It's pretty cool. So it's like a data structures and algorithms thing. Did you spin this whole thing up in like a fucking day? How did you make this in 1 day, bro? I need your sauce. What stack do you use again? Happy New Year. I just got recommended a ton of your lives. Cool to see this type of content. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you, thank you. Next. Yeah. I need to learn Next. I've never used it. Or I did use it once, but I like used it horribly. It was like when I was first learning React. This is cool. And then what's the plan for this? Is it like, is this purely a like for the community type of thing? Or is it like, do you take a cut on this? Is it like trying to be a sales as a service type of thing? Or software as a service type of thing? That's cool though. I'd love to see like for the community type just for fun, yeah. I'd honestly love, this is like kind of an ask, but if one day, like, I don't really like Vite in terms of like feel like NU food renders so slowly. Or if you could just like hop through NU food with me one day and teach me like how to load stuff quick. Or just like how to pre-render stuff. Because that's like the big issue I have with this stuff is like that loaded kind of quickly, but some of this other stuff, like I feel like it just takes so much time to like statically load stuff. But I don't know. I also had, there's this one random issue I had the last time I used Next, which kind of like disassociated, like made me not want to use it, was it just wouldn't render my CSS styling correctly. Or like it would, but I need to like refresh the page. I don't know. It was weird. This is really cool, man. It's really cool. I'm like shocked you can do this much in a day. Just hopped in to check this out. Got to get back to some work, but dropped a sub. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that a lot, man. Good luck with your stuff. Good luck. Okay. So we have a way to clear a screen. Now how? What is the comes down to optimizing the code? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And I'm quite a noob at that, but I love to learn. Okay. What is like the code for full pixel colored in code? Or full pixel. Like how do I want the square fully filled in. Like, I don't know. Character. What do I look up to find this? Like, I remember seeing like a Prime video with this. CSS fill? No, it's literally like it's literally just something you could paste in the YouTube chat. It's like just a character. Maybe ASCII? Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Okay. So if now we also print this thing, obviously with no capture group. Extracted statement found end of file. Why? Oh, because I fucking commented this out. Okay. So now we should get a constantly filled in. What? Okay, that's not doing what I expected. Okay, no, it kind of is. It's just because my cursor is. Is there actually a way to get rid of my cursor in Ghosty? I'll figure that out later. It's actually not that big of a deal. Are you gonna snake game? Yeah, that's the goal. Obviously, it's going to take forever because I'm trying to learn Zig while doing it. Because why not? Okay, so what are like the basics we need? Basics of a snake game. We need randomly generate apples within the screen, which also means like determine the screen size as a step. Obviously need control functions for where the snake is supposed to go, i.e. like register keyboard inputs, either Vim or arrow keys. I think would be cool. What else do we need? Obviously on apple eat, increment the size. of the snake. Collision detection for when the head of the snake runs into the body. Is anything major I'm missing? I don't think so. I mean, I guess way to start game on game over score. Might be beneficial just to look at like a basic snake implementation. On like Python or something, just to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I don't really care about the colors or anything. Yeah, so just register keystrokes. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get keystrokes though. And then a global thing for direction. And then increment. Snake position at 0. So why is snake position? Oh, because are they doing it like an array? I was kind of thinking of making it a linked list. But maybe that's bad. Like the reason I was thinking of making it a linked list, I guess I should how to store, or I should go down a little bit. How to store the snake itself. Obviously we have like a linked list, or we could just use an array. I was thinking linked list would be kind of easy because then like if you eat one, you just add to the tail. Or you'd actually add to the head, technically. Because it's something like, reset the canvas. Like imagine that this is the head of the snake. So like this. And then we eat a delicious apple. Then if this is the head of like the actual snake, which is kind of weird of an implementation, like this would be technically that'd be the tail. Wait, no. Yeah. So the head of the linked list, which is this, is the tail of this. So it kind of fits like the same model. I wonder if there's like a known better of the two, like. No, snake. Yeah, linked list. Okay, because that's cool. I'll also like code my own linked list and say, that'd be cool. I'll need to figure out how to like free and take my own memory, right? That'll actually take a little bit. Okay. So how do I want to start this? I know that I need, I guess I just start doing the variables that I know I'll need. Like, or do I start by making the linked list? I think maybe I start by making the linked list. Use a queue. Like a first in, first out type of thing. Yeah. I probably should. But a part of me also wants to write a linked list. You know what? Let's ask Jippity. I want to write a snake game in Zig for fun and to learn the language. Do you recommend a queue or a linked list for the snake body state? Damn it, it agrees with you. Okay. Alright, so we will use Q. I think you should still do the link this. Yeah, I could. I don't know, I don't think either way matters. And I kind of am like, I don't know, both ways are going to be difficult. And for me, not in general. I feel like, I don't know, I didn't get to objects, or like, there are no objects. Are there? I haven't gotten to... I'm just saying I'm too lazy to do all that. That's fair. I should probably... I was thinking also like maybe starting with the queue and then doing a linked list implementation later. Because it seems like a queue is easier to implement off rip. And I'm like going to have to learn a lot of SIG for this. So let's use a queue. Let's use a queue for now. I'm going with this for now. Fuck, I like completely forget. But still for a queue, I'm gonna have to make a dynamic array implementation. I actually remember seeing... I remember seeing a post about this. Whose size I do not know, but it never compiles. Oh, they're just R array lists? There's like the one... Oh, they're just R array lists. Okay. Since I didn't get through all of Ziglings, this is going to be like the equivalent of me just having to look a bunch of stuff up. This did array list is commonly used throughout Zig and serves as a buffer. Can change size, similar, okay. dinit method frees all of the memory. Okay. 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 So we're gonna need some structs. I feel like I should just be like constantly switching between this one and like reading through how they do structs. Or didn't I get like just to the point where built-ins? What are you making? I'm gonna make a terminal snake game in Zig, because why not? Built-ins. I'm actually going with that. I want structs. I remember reading something where it was like it was going to tell me the efficient way to do structs, but anyways, how do I instantiate? Okay, so you do at the top. Okay. Okay, so const snake is just going to have a position. Wait. What would it? Oh, is it? Do I equal? Ah. And then they're colon separated. Is that tmux? Yeah, it's tmux. Wait, why do I keep removing it and then not reading what I want to read? Okay, so it's typical naming convention is that it's lowercase. Okay. So the position is going to take type position, and then we're going to have a body, which is going to be, I really got into tmux of how ugly the default is. Yeah, it doesn't take much to get past the default though, if I'm being like fully honest with you, which is going to be an array of positions. Oh wait, I completely forget. In terms of like, is it prefix? Yeah, it is prefix. Okay, I was right. So this is just going to have an x, which is going to be, I think U8 should be more than enough, right? Like, range is what I wanted. 0 to 255. Maybe I should make them U16s. I'm trying to think how big my grid is going to be. Is it ever going to be? Is my grid going to be bigger than 255 pixels? I don't think so. Or like 250 of these is pretty much what I'm thinking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this is 23. So to here is 20. No, U8 should be more than enough. Or I should change this to row and column. Okay. I want the head to be like a different, like const, what do you call this? Like a rendering? A character? Why don't you just be nice to me? Is it because I have ligatures on that this thing is so weird? Like, I can't just see my cursor over this thing. It's throwing me off, like, a lot. How do you do that again? Like, I know it's a capture group, but I kind of forget the basics of it. It's not what I want. I should just go to print. Nope. If I just go to surely one of these. Okay, so it is just what I did. And then this would just be body charm. So if I run this, I should get like the same thing that I did before. Wait, what? Why is that type a pointer to... Holy shit, did I forget like everything that I fucking practiced? Apparently. Like one of these should just have like a... Oh, I guess I should not specify it. It'll just auto-cast it. Okay. This is gonna be a painful stream to watch, by the way. Yeah, it's just... Oh, it so is. That would make sense. This need to be 16, because it's just out of the... Okay, but that's printing the value of this. Like... Why are all these deleted? What? Okay, so it's not that. I think this is honestly like the most ChatGPT-able thing. We will learn eventually. Okay. So you cast it. Okay. So you just should make it a string, essentially. And then that's a constant anyway, because it's never going to change. Cannot format slice without a specifier. Wait, why? I think it's just because... Does that work as a string? I'm not too sure, but it seems like this is also creating it to a slice. Maybe this? Okay, there we go. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I think what I was missing, I don't know why this had nothing, but it seems like you need to say that the group is a slice, and then you're printing a slice. I'm not too sure. I also need to text back my girlfriend in a second. All right, I should be right back. I gotta go ask my mom something. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to ask my mom a question. Would work better. Okay. How do I want to hide my thing, you know, like when it runs this, it's like flickering my thing as well. I just want the docs. I'm gonna see if I can hide my mouse. Everything's reloading so slow, I think, because I have too many tabs open. Spinning wheel of death? No! I'm so sad. Okay. Option reference. Cursor, maybe? Just cursor height, cursor color. Or not cursor. It'd be like, I don't know how to hide my like hide my mouse thing. I'll figure that out later. That's actually not even remotely a big deal. Okay, where was I? We were figuring this out. I wonder if underneath, if it's using 2 elements to store it. Probably. Damn, everything's loading slow. Okay, this makes sense. This makes sense. Actually, whatever. Okay, so what do we need? We need on every... We need to be rendering every... I think maybe have a function to print the snake, right? So have that taken what? Would it be like a pointer to the snake object? Or would it just be a snake object? And then this would just... Wait, okay, so I had a position and then I had a body. So this should be... Or no. Position should be default position. Right? Because how do they... How do they change? So snake position at 1 would be... Okay, so this is just directly changing the row and column. I guess I should just be figuring this out myself, but whatever. Because, like, how are they changing the rest of the snake position? Oh, they're just appending it. Or they're just changing the 0th one to be that. So why even have a snake position? Why not just always index the greatest one? Oh, because you're going to pop from the end. Yeah. Okay. We're getting it. We're getting there. So in terms of printing snake, we would just for loop over the body. Like print the, pretty much essentially take this instead of body char. Oh, we need to know where to print at. Like, how to print at certain location in window zig. Is that even possible? Do you need an array for the board? Oh. I might have to. Because I was thinking I'd be able to just go like into different spots, but I might not be able to. Here, I should just, you might just have to print the board at every frame, right? Yeah, I might have to. Yeah, I think I might have to. What's up, Oscar? I think I might have to. Should first just look if there's a way. No, but I do want to refresh everything too. So yeah. Yeah, we'll just make a 2D array. So this actually isn't even going to take in the snake. This is just going to be a print board. And it's going to take in, I guess, like print frame. And the frame is going to be of type, it's going to be like a 2D array. Is there anything else the board will have about it? I don't think so. Might as well just like, I'll probably refactor this out, but just for now. And then the actual grid just be a 2D array of view. No, it's gonna be a 2D array of strings. Right. Okay, and then we just loop for frame, and then our capture group is, what do we even call this? Just like, I don't know, we need to extract the grid. No, because we need to loop over the grid's first position and the grid's second position. Right? Yeah. And then for how do you do these loops again? Because I want to do like for the rows in grid. Can I do this? Like this is what my brain would go to. And then for what does it mean, undeclared identifier? Okay. We would then just print grid at row column. Seems fine. I definitely don't need this width and height. Right? I just don't need that. The fuck is Zig? This is so different. Yeah, it's a little bit funky, but I kind of fuck with it. It just looks fun to me. Okay, so I need to initialize my grid. So that's frame, which is a type frame. Let's do 20 by 20. See, how do I instantiate this though? I guess this is a good question for GPT. How do I initialize an empty board? Okay. So you need to allocate space for it. And then for each row in it, you need to allocate what the fuck? Okay. Can you not use a stack allocated array? I don't know. I'm telling you, I know nothing about this. Guess not if you're putting in a struct. Yeah, probably not. Realistically, this doesn't need to be that fast. I just need it to, I just want to learn this shit. So you make an allocator. But what is... I really should have just finished the Zigling so I've seen all this. Because this is... Okay, so we're dereferencing what this returns. And then in what that has, we grab a pointer to what the column should be and then set the actual column value. I mean, it makes sense, but I definitely need to go back through. Yeah, so I think that's what I'll do next time. I think I just have to go through Ziglings. But I'll just finish this right now. I was in like the heap allocator part. I guess I can just ask. Why use the heap alloc and not a stack alloc? Oh, because it does need dynamic memory, yeah. But we will know the board size at compile time, actually. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I looked at that. Thank you. Yeah, that kind of looked like ass. But also, like, it kind of looked fun. U-size is just... U-size, oh my god, I feel like I've seen that so many times, but is it just the bite size of an integer? Is that what that is? I forget. I'll look it up after this. I think it's the address size, yeah. Okay, but the only thing is that I don't love that we have to return it like this is the only thing. Because then there's really no point of with height, but whatever. Then I don't even need this, to be honest. Bum 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 bum. Because, like, what's the point of taking in width and height for this? Nothing. There's literally no point. You never use it in this. I was wondering why I was even writing this out. Or can I do this? Can I do like a const? And then at compile time, this should carry over, right? Is that width and height actually? Or is it, would it go height width? It doesn't matter if I make it a square for now. Okay. And the ChatGPT writes a lot of extra code for no reason. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to see like how you even write the allocator though, just because I've never seen that in Zigling yet, and I just want to get something basic up because I actually have to go in like 15 minutes. I just wanted something basic and then I'll go back through, make sure I understand everything. Also, this is like completely off topic, but I ordered like as a culmination of a large, like my only Christmas gift pretty much, that I asked for. I did buy a Kinesis split keyboard and I am so fucking excited. It's unreal. I'm so fucking excited for that thing. Dude, I know. I'm so fucking excited. I wanted one for quite a long time. I also got a new keyboard. Going full Primogen. Dude, okay. True in the sense of he got me looking at splits. I actually don't have it in me. It's at my dorm, or on me. Let me show you guys. 1 second, let me pull up this photo. So this summer, I actually built my own split keyboard. I wonder if I have any pictures of the final thing. Okay, yeah. So I actually built my own corn mapping. So he got me looking into splits, and then I was like, okay, splits are cool, but I'm fucking broke, and I don't have $300 to spend on a Kinesis. Or Glove 80 I looked at, or Voyager. I looked at some other ones, but I was like, I don't have money for that. Let me test this out. So I literally hand-wired, like no PCB. This whole thing was $20. I 3D printed it, hardwired it myself, and used the cheapest 2 microcontrollers I could find on AliExpress. This shit was kind of clean though. Like low key, I kind of cooked. I hope you guys can see this. I don't know if you can. Actually, I can check. Yeah, you can. Okay. So I had that experience. It was very cool, very fun. So I know that I like the split, but since it was 3D printed and cheap, it would kind of like slide everywhere. So that was the main reason. Like I was looking at reviews, and I was honestly gonna get the Glove 80, but the reviews kept saying like it was so lightweight, like it was durable, but it would like move, and I hated that with my split keyboards. And everything about the Kinesis just seems so chunky, and I like that. 25 goals to learn Python, but oh god, why is that impossible? Yeah. Nice keyboard, thank you, man. And welcome to the stream. Python can be a journey. Python can be a journey. Why does it say it's never modified? I should just be looking this up because the ChatGPT is probably logging on the old things. How to initialize to the array of like string zig. How long did it take you to learn? Oh god, like kind of a long time, but also I did APCS, which is like a high school class for it, so it went like horribly slow. But I did CS50 for Python. That took me like 2 weeks to finish the whole thing. Suck at creating an array of strings. I know the map width and height. I want to create a map of... Huh. Recommend a flat array. Initialize an array of strings like this. So what's the difference between these two? This would need the memory address, it seems. Wait. I guess that makes sense. Because you're taking in the memory address of grid to then modify the pointer to all of the rows. Yeah. Okay. So then how would I then print alright, my fill should actually be like if I want to be able to put these body chars in them, I need to be able to put that at each subsection, which actually means that I need to make this U8 an array of constant U8s. But what if I just tested it with this? Let's see if this even builds. No? Expected type U size. Oh, because I need the index. How do I get the index again? Can I just double capture? Or I vaguely remember something double. Yeah. Because we iterate over the whole thing and the array. Wait, but what even is? About that. Invalid format string S for type U8. Okay, but that is just printing a straight thing, which is what I expect, actually. Because then we need to print a new line. Jesus, I can't do what I want to do. Yeah. Except, does this even look like it's 20 by 20? And also, I don't like how it is flickering so much. But it's something. Is this 20 by 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, so why is it printing 2 of them? Oh, because it's 65. Because it's 65, which has 2 things for each. But how? Still just don't understand the zig print thing. Because I want... Oh, it's just I need a C for char. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so it is 20 by 20. For some reason, it looks horrid because I need pixel size. And for that, I could do some mathematical stuff, but instead, I'm just gonna just try to figure out if it's like double the size. What the fuck? What's happening? Why is it taking so long? Oh, did I have them flipped? Oh, so I have them flipped. Switch them real quick. Okay, that looks more squarish. Right? Do I have a ruler or something I can like... Okay, that's about one Sharpie pen. Okay, so it should actually be, according to my Sharpie calculations, height should be like 8-ish, or maybe 1. Sharpie math, guys. No, this looks too thick now. Dare I say that's actually kind of exact? But how do I make this like... Am I gonna have to implement like double buffering or something? Also, I'm probably gonna add here, realistically, because my girlfriend's gonna come in 15 minutes. This is like, how do I even describe it? Let's just see if it has something easy that I could add. You're so real for that. But I do want like I do want like to get this flushing figured out. I really thought I had a tape measure in my room somewhere. But this is like no fun. It doesn't even have the flickering. So you'd render the initial frame. And then just add, so you just add a 1 second sleep. I guess that makes sense. So you would sleep like if you want 60 FPS, or like if I wanted 120 FPS, how much would I sleep for? Or 120 is probably way too much. But let's try this. So that's 1 second. So we actually want around this for 68 FPS. Not assigned a constant. Wait, why can you not assign to? Just comment that out, see if we can even get. Okay, I mean, it's not flickering, it's not clearing either. But I do want to clear it. Or do I want to clear it? I don't know, we'll find out. Yeah, bitches. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But why doesn't this work? Because it really is just like, is it because it's supposed to be like a view size? What was the error code again? Because I feel like I'm going to need to know how to do something like this. Cannot assign to constant. Oh, is it literally because I declared this thing to be a or what the fuck? Okay, but it kind of worked. Oh, it did work. Yeah, they're little diagonals. All right. I'm gonna call that good. Let me make sure. I'll do all that later. I think I'm gonna end it here because I'm gonna hang out with my girlfriend in like 10 minutes. This was fun. I like starting to learn Zig. It's really cool syntax. This is gonna take me forever. But like, I got what, 4 more days of break and not much to do. So expect longer because my my girlfriend won't be here tomorrow for the rest of my break. So a lot of coding to come, which means a lot more lead code. Fuck. All right. Good night, guys. I will see you tomorrow for day 18. Happy New Year. Let's have a good 2025. Good night, guys. Pew, 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 pew.